Howdy everybody, Mark here from Better Music. Thanks for joining us today, taking you through the brand new Yamaha P-S500 piano keyboard. Got some exciting features to be able to tell you about, so let's get into it, hey? Just like to bring you back up to speed. I've been selling Yamaha pianos since around about 1981, way before the first keyboards, way before there were digital pianos. I'll tell you the name Yamaha though, all through that time, synonymous with quality gear. It's right up there with the very best stuff you really can buy, and people buy Yamaha because they're just so ultra well known and reliable. And the new PS500, well, it really is a fantastic unit in itself. Feels amazing, and it represents a whole new category of keyboard, building on the technology that Yamaha introduced in their CSP piano range, which of course you can still buy, but it brings in beautiful piano sounds, really big speakers, and an amazing piano learning app that will help anyone from new to established piano players to be able to really learn and get the most out of their piano playing. We get around about 100 piano sounds, 100 instrument sounds, should I say, covering that whole normal array of sounds from strings to pianos, electric pianos, brass, woodwind, all those sorts of things. We have a whole arrangement of styles and accompaniments. The beauty about that is follows you everywhere on the keyboard, so you just don't have this little section to play with. That's amazing in itself. And then we have the actual keyboard, beautifully weighted, probably one of the best keyboards I've played, especially when we look at the price range. And all the more so too is you have some controls on the unit, but the best thing we can ever do is to take you through to the Smart Piano app on Yamaha. Connect up your digital device, whether that be an Android or whether that's going to be an Apple product, and boy, it just unloads. You could say it supercharges your machine and provides you with a whole array of new sounds, new recording, and even music to be able to follow along. So we're going to really enjoy showing you all those things. So let's take a look together. We've opened up the app, very simple, once you've downloaded it, and we're just going to connect it up. So if we just go into main, very simple, click on your piano, and what have you got? You've got all your different voice selects. And what happens is it now is able to add in all the sounds it already had there, plus so many others. So there's your CFX Grand. So you just click on that, got grand piano, and you go stroll through, find your ambient piano, for instance. Grand piano octave ones, which is just a layer. Scroll through to your upright pianos, scroll through to your other piano layers. So for instance, you want to go into something that's already mixed together. You've got your superstar grand sounds. Grand piano strings, of course. Etc. There's your electric pianos, old FM pianos from the 70s and 80s, even some harpsichords for those who love that. Over here you've got all your different ones, your guitar and basses, your different organ sounds, a whole stack more than what you would have found in your original piano selection, strings and vocals. Up here it's got your synth sounds, and one of the things it does add in, I've seen, is it just adds a whole heap of more synth sounds as we go through that. And you go through to your synth percussion sounds, your synth strings, synth brass. Let's go into our pads. So we have, things like these, some pretty amazing stuff in there. You've got to play, you know, night motions. This is the stuff that's as good as any of the synths you've got out there you want to be able to play. So access to all those, so many more. Maybe there's probably 40 just down under the synth pad section. So how amazing that, just be able to add that now to your keyboard. As we said, it's like a supercharger to your piano. Next one you've got is a song section. And what this enables you to do is to listen to and play along with some songs that they've got in there. And of course, we're able to, we're going to find out about how we access a lot more of these songs through our Smart Piano app, which will really blow you away. In this case, we've got a whole lot of different well-known songs. Let It Go is one of them. Of course, every child's going to love you for learning that one, or if your child's playing, they're going to love that, the fact that these ones are all in there. Someone Like You, Poker Face, etc. So let's play this one. This song's Hallelujah, very well-known song. And when we start playing, what you're going to first notice is it's going to start playing in the introduction to it, and then it's going to add in the melody and the backing, along with the guide lights, which is Yamaha's wonderful way of being able to teach using the note-by-note guides. And of course, the idea is we're able to be able to follow along and be able to learn those particular things. But what we're going to do is show you that first, then we're going to show you how to put the guide in, and what we can do with that to be able to make it so much easier to play. So let's have a look at that. Let's play the song. So let's see these guide lights come up now. So someone who's learning, or someone who wants to actually just learn that piece, can now follow along those guide lights. Red lights, white notes. Blue lights, black notes. But say that's just moving too fast for us. Well, what we'll do is we'll turn on the guide function. Let's have a look at that. So we press guide. Now we press right. Now it's not going to move until we press the right note. So you can see straight away just how good that's going to be for people who are learning to be able to follow that along. And we can change that to off, right, just the left and right, so we can learn both hands. So, and we'll just turn that off. So a wonderful learning function incorporated into this unit. It's going to prove to be extremely popular, and it's probably one of the best guide systems on the market by a long shot. So what have we got so far? We've got a full 88 note weighted digital, fantastic feeling piano, absolutely massive speaker sound on it. Really impressed by the fact that this just sounds the goods right from the word go. But what have we got next? Okay, so let's just have a look at this. We just press our voice button. Of course, first thing that comes up is the good old CFX Grand, the 9-foot Grand that's been recorded for Yamaha. It's a fantastic piano sound. Let's have a listen. Beautiful and crisp. So that's as good a Yamaha quality as you can possibly get. As you scroll through the voices using your plus and minus button, you've got your Bosendorfer sounds. As we scroll, pop grands, all those sorts of things. Got a lovely MIDI grand up here too. So you can see already what a fantastic array of piano sounds we've got there. Every time you press your voice function, it moves up to the next section to be able to find. So in this case, moves you straight up to the next section, which is your digital piano section. Beautiful electric pianos, your suitcase piano. Got a nice tremolo stage. Some smooth tines. So typical Yamaha, beautiful digital piano sounds. Go to the next section, of course your organs. Jazz rotary organs through your 60s combo, your pipe organs. Enough there to satisfy even the best purists, I guarantee you that. Next section you've got all your accordions and those sorts of things, guitars, beautiful guitars actually. You have about 15 of those. Go through to your vintage ones, violins, choirs, etc., or your brass and woodwind. At the very end you've got your synth section 2. Got some really, really cool sounds. Got some nice pads like these. So pretty awesome sounds. I think you'd have to agree with that one. So next thing we've got is our styles. Simply go to your style button. This one, in case it's brought up the blues. Let's have a listen. Gives you a little intro, which is nice. And it gives you an ending as well, which is nice. And if you want to be able to layer and be able to split your keyboard, because I'm sure a lot of people think, can you do that? Well, you can, but only through your app. So again, being forced to use your app, but it's not a bad thing. So if we go to our piano, so now we've got our grand piano. Okay. If we want to layer, it'll choose a layer. Very, very simple. Decide what you'd like to do with that one. So if we want a piano and we want to, well, let's just add that Solaris into it, and what we've got now is this. So that's pretty cool. What if we want to now, say if we go back to done, we want to add now in a bass. So we can just select that, click that one, find your guitars and basses. We've got just an acoustic bass down here. But now we can add, maybe that into our that type of thing. So it's all at your fingertips, all on your app. How cool is that? So, what if we want to now record ourselves playing? Well, most of the time you've got to go delve into the things within the actual piano itself. Well, everything's on our app, which is really cool because it's right in front of you, and you can see it in a nice big way. Simple, press your record button, comes up with the record function, press your new song, very simple, click record, and it's now set to start to record. So let's record something. Simple as that. Let's press that off. We can hear ourselves play back. Then you can also play along with that too. whatever it is. So that's as simple as it goes. Of course, you can save that, play over it, layer it, whatever you'd like to do, add other instruments in, do the split, and I'll record the whole lot together. And interesting too, when you want to be able to look at that, so let's just save that for instance. And when we go back into that, so for instance we get the song that we've just recorded, and you know what it does? It actually already puts it into sheet music for us. So I'll just show you what I mean. So this one we just did before, there it is in the sheet music form already in front of you. That's pretty amazing. But what if you are not a great sheet music person, more of a chord person? Click on chords, there's all your chord progressions. Great thing about that is you can go back in and rather than have the recording, be able to zip that off and remember the chords. So I can actually go in now and play those chords based on my chords in front of me. Brilliant, brilliant system. And great thing too is once you've put all this stuff together and you've got favorite sounds you've put in, even for your recording, you can go back in, click the button down here and save it in to a registration memory. So it's always going to be there when you want to recall it up. So if you've used some of those fancy synth sounds, you've got some good bass sounds, you've overlaid it all and gone, hey, that's really, really cool, we'll whack it into your registration memory. Very easy to use. An impressive piece of kit. Love it. It's got so much potential. Doesn't weigh, it's not weighing too heavy, but enough to know that it's a very good quality instrument. A couple of little things, full dynamic audio outs. It's got a microphone in which you can actually access the different reverbs and effects for your mic, so that's pretty cool. You'll be able to sing along or use it in a particular whole stage setup to be able to manage your microphones while you're actually playing as well. Well guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope that really helps you to make a decision on what can really suit you and what you can buy. Please look us up on our website, bettermusic.com.au, and you can certainly find out more information or give us an email or give us a call and we'd love to help you out. Well, have a great day guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time around when we present another amazing instrument for you. Ciao.